It is the 6th of January, 2022. This is the Sheep Guarding Llama vlog. I'm Scott Allen Miller, and I cannot believe that people actually vlog this way. I need to get a video of what I'm doing because this is really exceptionally hard. There's a lot of weight that I'm holding out here, and I can't really tell how I look. This is going to be interesting to see what this turns out like, but I think the views are pretty spectacular. That part's pretty cool. Come back so you can see me. And so this is a 24 millimeter equivalent lens. Normally I film on 16 millimeter, so I'm a lot closer than I normally am. Not sure it works for the vlog in general. I don't think I'm gonna do this very often, but I wanted to try it out and see what happens. Anyway, today is Thursday. My gosh. So today is the day that I finished the book. I had one chapter left to go this morning, got up, got that finished, got some other stuff done, like got everything submitted for the book. That was awesome. I was hoping to have some time today to relax, which I mean I did, right? And got the book done, all that stuff, did a little bit of work, and then the plan was that Camille was gonna come in. She is leaving tomorrow to go to Colombia, to Costa Rica and then Colombia, but all one, just going to the airport in Costa Rica, and gonna head out. So she was gonna come in today. We were gonna do photo shoots on the beach because we have a beautiful beach and I have a new camera and I want a chance to get to use it. But she decided that she didn't have a lot of spare time, so she wanted me to go into Leon, but she didn't have internet. So she was only able to tell me this because she randomly ran into Dominica on the street. So in doing so, she ran into Dominica at Pani Paz and she's like, tell Scott to come in. So I ended up running into Leon, which of course, hours of preparation. Gotta get the dogs ready, gotta get the kids ready, gotta change, gotta get there, gotta get a taxi down, gotta get a taxi up. It's a big ordeal. And then she didn't have internet, so we didn't know how to find her. So I went and got cash at the ATM, went past, luckily, completely by coincidence, went past her hostel. I knew she was gonna try to go to a museum, and the Folklore Museum, the Leon Museum of Folklore. And so I was thinking I would have to go there to find her. But when I got up there, Dominica was like, well, I'm at the other Pani Paz now. Apparently she was doing the tour of pastry shops in Leon. And she was like, well, we don't know where Camille is, so why don't you come pick me up and we'll go do something. So on our way to get Dominica, we drove past Poco a Poco, and Leo, not me, saw Camille on the street. So we rolled down the windows, we're like, Camille! And she's like, oh my gosh. So she jumped in the car. She's like, I was really hoping to get ready before we went out, but too bad, get in. So we jumped in the car, went to Pani Paz. Dominica ran out, jumped in the car, and we meant to go to Casa Vieja for Mexican for dinner, but Casa Vieja wasn't open yet because we were a little bit on the early side. So we're like, let's go somewhere for drinks. What's good? So we went to the convent, El Convento, which is probably the best hotel in Leon. I don't know because I haven't stayed at any of the good ones, but that one seems pretty nice. And it is a beautiful converted convent. The place looks like a museum. You're basically in a museum. It is crazy how nice it is. And they have beautiful Christmas decorations going on, and the whole place is huge, giant inside gardens, fountains, and everything. So we went and sat in the bar, had some cocktails. It was actually quite reasonable. I was expecting it to be quite expensive given the venue, but it wasn't. It was nice. It was just a perfect spot. So we all had some cocktails and hung out until it was about dinner time, and then when Casa Vieja should have been comfortably open, we decided to walk over there because it's very close. On the walk there, though, we stumbled by Food Rock, which we had no idea this existed. Turns out they only opened a few weeks ago. We stopped in. It's a new food court, very similar to the one that Dominica and Said and I went to in Jinotepe several weeks ago on the way to Laguna de Apoyo. And we went in, so we met the owners, and it turns out that they're fans of The Simple, where I'm recording right now, right here. And they had actually wanted to do some of their design based off of some of our stuff here. And they come out here and eat all the time. They're like, this is the owners of The Simple. Everybody's like, oh my gosh, The Simple. Like, it was so cool. So we got pizza there, which Dominica is just a huge fan of their pizza. We got some hummus. We got salads and falafel and all kinds of stuff. And tried it out. Really nice venue. Very cool, very interesting, and new stuff happening over there. So they're just getting started, so we were excited that we were able to check them out, and always happy to support new local businesses and stuff. So we're really cool. No big deal that we missed Casa Vieja. We had a really good time, and we'll definitely be going back there. And we hear they have movie nights and live music, which is probably more our thing, like a Saturday night live music in the outdoor gastro park. So very cool. Check them out and follow them on Instagram. From there, once dinner was done, we went out looking for a place to go. We weren't sure what we wanted to do. We swung by Poco a Poco and wherever Kemi was having laundry done, took care of some errands with that, and then we went out to Barbaro to just have cocktails and French fries. Not quite sure why French fries. We hung out until it was probably about 10 o'clock and we were pretty tired. Everybody needs sleep. We're all getting older. Kemi has a lot of travel to do tomorrow. She's an extremely busy day, but I'm excited. She's taking a minibus, as I understand it, down to San Jose from Leon. $35, catch a bus right here in Leon, go all the way to San Jose, and just $35. Like, that's crazy. That's such a long distance and such a cool route that to be able to go to the capital of Costa Rica, which is where, you know, the big airport is, which is a huge deal for us. It resets our visas. It has the opera and all kinds of museums and touristy things. So there's a really good chance that we're going to want to be doing some of that stuff in the not too distant future. Now that we're getting kind of used to being in Nicaragua, we're going to want to start taking advantage of a lot of those kinds of opportunities. So I'm excited to learn how it works and everything. So we dropped her off at her hostel and we headed back to the beach. That was about it. The book is done, so I'm so relieved. Suddenly I have the potential for free time. And this is actually the first video I'm shooting like this, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna be the last one. I'm not gonna handhold with this camera anymore because this is unreal. I'm gonna have to weightlift like all day long if I'm gonna do this. I can tell my arm is shaking, I'm switching back and forth. It's way too close. If I'm gonna do this, I need a much wider lens. I need like an 8mm to be able to do this. This is crazy. All right, I'm gonna see all of you tomorrow.